Oftentimes people will say, people who don't know Tate and people who don't understand any of you guys actually will say, oh, they're purely materialistic, right? The judgment is all they care about is fancy cars and all they care about is money. And I had a conversation, Destiny was here a few weeks ago. Oh, these guys just, all they prioritize is money. And I said, Destiny, money is freedom. Money is your ability to choose and live the life you want. Money is you saying, I don't want to put my kid in this school because it's an indoctrination camp. I'm going to pick my kid out. I'm either going to homeschool or I'm going to do something that's more expensive over here that has a little bit more of the care that I believe is important because I have that financial freedom. And to me, I never saw it as a message of, follow my path. Oh, get the fancy car. I saw it as like, hey, this is what success looks like for me. This is the life I'm building myself. I want you to build what success looks like for you, but I want you to have the financial empowerment and freedom to not be, have to cater to the state, to not be, oh, there's a mandate, so I guess you lose your job or you comply, to not have to live in that tyranny. That's how I saw it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'd love to speak to that. So first of all, people who want to say that Tate's just materialistic, that's just cope. They're not putting in the work that he is. And also the thing about Tate and I, take away all this material stuff, we'll be fine because we know we can build it again. We've got brothers around us. Tate and I have, what we call the move to the beach plan. If we lose everything, we'll move to the beach and we'll start some fishing business. We'll be fine. We are not attached to any of this. And I'd like to tell a story I've never told on camera before, just to prove how much Tate doesn't care about money. So we were driving, I was in my Ferrari, I think we were backcountry Montenegro. He was in the Bugatti. Bugatti got a flat tire. We pulled into a small garage and he had to lift up the Bugatti in order to take the tire off. And it was a very sort of third worldish type, almost exaggerated how bad it was garage. And one of the guys who was there, Kevin, good friend of mine, he's very technical and he said, hey man, this is a carbon tub. If you raise this Bugatti, a 5 million euro bit of kit, in the wrong way, if you put the wrench in the wrong area, you'll crack the carbon tub, that car will be a write-off. Tate said, I don't care, do it. I'm like, Andrew, bro, this is a 5 million euro car. Can we please at least Google or try to figure out? He's like, just do it. I don't care. Tate doesn't care about money at all. He doesn't care about material things at all. He enjoys building and flexing and having fun and showing what's possible. He showed me what's possible. I started putting in the extra work. I got brothers around me and I built, a reality that's abundant as well. He cares about money and that it's his ability to look after his people, but being attached to material stuff, he genuinely doesn't care about a 5 million euro Bugatti. How are you going to call him attached to material things? He loves the lifestyle and the living because, again, he came from very humble means. Right. He's new money in the same way I'm new money. And guess what? I'm proud of the fact I'm new money. No one gave me any favors. I built what I did. He built what he did. If we want to go and enjoy our lives and do what we love, which is, smashing cars around the world and going on adventures with the brothers and documenting it to show other young men what's possible, Tate doesn't only just do that. He has a platform called The Real World, if you're aware of it, in which I think there's over 100,000 recurring members who are learning the art of the side hustle. If you walk around with Tate, and I invite you to do it one day, watch how many young men and young women come up and say, hey, Hustlers University, The Real World has changed my life. I've managed to, retire my mum. I've just bought my first car. I'm now making a supplementary income so I'm able to look after my family. People come up constantly giving positive feedback about not only has he inspired them and shown them what's possible through his flexing, he's also given them a mechanism, The Real World, through which they can learn to generate side incomes. And if they put the work in, they can make a good amount of money themselves. It's so positive. And again, to your point, if he was, a champion of the left, if he did identify as a lamppost or whatever, then the world would love him. He's a mixed race kid who's empowering 100,000 plus people around the world to generate a side income and work towards being able to provide for their family. That's an overwhelmingly positive thing. But because he doesn't fit with the narrative, all of a sudden he and all of the products that he's associated with must be bad. It's quite laughable, really.
Yeah, that's how the media is, right? They put you on the red carpet if you're saying the right talking points, and if you're saying the wrong ones, they try to censor you and silence you. I mean, the reality is that everyone likes money. We like different things, right? Like, so I'm not into cars and I'm not into fancy clothes, but my entire freezer is stacked with very expensive farm-raised meat. That is my baby.
That's wealth.
Yes, I love it. Like when my eggs are stacked from the farm, that's how I enjoy success. That's what I care about, and everybody cares about something different. I'm not here to tell you what to care about. You're not here to tell me what to care about. But the point is to have that financial freedom to be able to build a safe, safe and secure life for yourself, for your family. And my husband makes sure that that's possible every single day, which is something that I'm incredibly grateful and thankful for. The reality is that all of the women that can't stand you guys or think they can't stand you guys, if they in quiet had to go into a room and say, all right, make a list of, let's say tragedy strikes, or let's say tragedy did strike, right? And they had to go into a room and say, make a list of 5 guys. They're going to be on this island with you and they're going to make sure that you get what you need. You'd see that list. It would be like you, Tate. I mean, I know the list I'd have: my husband. Then I'd give you a call. I give Andrew Tate a call. I think I would take Luke and Nate Belmar out there because they're really good about that. I mean, I know who I'm calling for this, right? And it's not going to be some liberal, feminized, twice vaxxed, 3 times boosted, feminist rock t-shirt, pink nails guy. It's just not, because I know my odds in that situation are not going to be good. So they know. They know exactly what's going on here. They just don't like to admit it. If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.